Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Spunky Ty, and on this channel we talk about all things spirituality, energy, universal law, and tidbits about my life. If you're returning, yes, I'm back. Thank you so much for joining me again. I really appreciate all the love and support that you guys continue to send over my way. Sending you loads of peace, love, and light in return. You guys, I felt it in my heart to do a general reading because I feel that Mercury Retrograde is coming in very intensely. And for those of you who don't know, I believe that Mercury is going retrograde on tomorrow. Tomorrow. So we're already in the shadows of it up until I think it's like September 15th, something around there. But then, you know, we got the 2-week shadow period after. So we're gonna be in it for a little while, and I just been picking up this really strong energy to do a read. So here we are. Let's get right into it. If you don't know how this works, energy is fluid. Time is an illusion. This could be in the recent past, present, or the near future. And remember that readings and when we do things like that, it's like this, it's regardless of gender. So even though I pull out a card that may have a woman on it, it could pertain to a man. We all have both feminine and masculine. You guys know how it works, most of you, right? What else? I think that's it for now. I can't remember anything else because it's been a while since I did this, you guys. And I know, I'm sorry that I've been away, but here I am. You know, I tell everybody that I move according to spirit. I can't just pop on here and be like, oh, you know, I'm gonna wing it. That's not how it works. At least not for me anyway. So anywho, let's get into it. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective during this Mercury retrograde? What messages do you have for the collective during this Mercury retrograde? What messages do you have? You guys, I don't pull cards. I take jumpers for those of you who don't know. The strength card did fall out. It fell out like this. I want to say, for me, it fell out in reverse. So here it is. I don't know if you can see, the focus is a little bit off. And so let's pull a little bit. Let's get into it. Spirit is telling me let's get into it. So with the strength card coming out in reverse, it really solidifies the energy that I've been picking up, which is you're really going to have to exercise a lot of restraint to not, you know, let the beast out, right? To not get crazy with people. The energy is going to be heavy in the sense that it could be very chaotic. It could be very problematic. And while we know that this is something that Mercury brings about, you got to be really careful with the conversations that you have with people, how you communicate with other people, because during this time either you or other people can be hyper super sensitive to messages. So try to keep in mind that the message that we are trying to send sometimes is not always the message that's received. So just being extra careful, right? Because the strength card in reverse really talks about losing it, like you losing your shizzle. Okay. So yeah, let's continue to get into it. In addition, that's the strength card is indicative of the Leo, right? So that's Leo energy, very fiery, very, like, you know, sassy. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you don't want to put the flame under a Leo because it's kind of like, you started, I'm gonna finish it. That kind of energy is the energy that you want to stay away from. Yeah, so really like acting on impulse, just really acting not sporadically, but impulsive. This is impulsive action, right? So the strength card in reverse with the Queen of Wands here is really like, think before you act, right? You're gonna have to really hold yourself back because you are gonna be tested during this time. Like, people really are gonna like try you, okay? Oh, we got 2 that fell out. Wow. Okay, so the 2 that fell out are the Tower and the 5 of Swords. Okay, I'm going to pull 2 more just to kind of get a story going here. 2 more, Spirit, for the collective. We have, again, a lot of drama during this time. A lot of emotions, right? People being unable to control their emotions. You got to be really careful with that. So we got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. 1 more, please, Spirit. Thank you. And we got the we got the Chariot coming out in the reverse as well. I feel like I want to pull another roll, so I'm gonna do that because that's what I'm being guided to do. You guys, this is gonna be a quick read. I know I saw, I conquered. You know, I'm coming in for a little minute, but I'm gonna try to be touching base with you guys. If you haven't done so already, please, and you enjoy this content and you enjoy me, you enjoy how I deliver it, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. It does help my channel. We got the 2 of Swords. Hit the like, share it, comment. Let me know what you think. That also helps the channel, and I appreciate all of the support. And for personal readings, please reach out to me via email. I do provide that in the description below. I got 2 cards that fell out, which is exactly what I needed, actually. And we have the Sun card. And the Sun card, it actually came out upright. I don't know if you guys, I showed you guys the 2 of Swords. And we got, the Moon in the reverse. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck? What is the underlying energy? Oh, we have the 4 of Cups. All right, so the underlying energy is the 4 of Cups. All right, you guys, so I feel like some of you are gonna be tested with a situation that may really shake you up, that may really, you know, with the tower comes, and this is significant, unexpected change that usually comes about that you can't control, right? This is divine intervention. This is something that happens that really shakes up your foundation. It shakes up, you know, it really could cause you to lose your sugar honey iced tea, right? It could cause you to lose your shit. So you want to try to stay grounded. The tower, you know, I feel like some of you are going through some sort of situation here where you might feel like you've been defeated, and it's going to take a lot for you to really keep your composure. Really not allow yourself to get caught up in the emotions, like, you know, being the drama queen, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is like uncontrollable emotion. This is also somebody who's very selfish, right? Selfish with themselves, with their love. So whatever this situation is really it's gonna try you, you know, with the Chariot in the reverse. The Chariot upright is victory, it's conquering. It's also about taking control of yourself, right? Because the Chariot, you know, drives this cart, right? But there are no reins here, right? So this is about inner force, inner power. Like, do you have the inner strength to overcome this situation? And with the Sun coming out upright, yes you do, but it's gonna take a lot from you, and Spirit is saying allow yourself to be guided by Spirit, right? So listen to your intuition. This is really about using good judgment, right? So what is the word that I'm looking for? Discernment. Really using discernment, listening to that inner voice. There's something here that I feel some of you during this time, some of you will experience some sort of a pause or a delay in something. With the Chariot in reverse, there's something that doesn't move forward. And so you have to kind of try to make a decision that you've been putting off, taking some time by yourself to really think about this. The 2 of Swords says, you know, I just need to drown everybody out. I need to just collect myself, right, in order to figure out what it is that I want to do, what makes me happy. So really thinking about what makes you happy when you're thinking about making this decision, being honest with yourself, because the Moon in reverse talks about fears, right? So you know, are you being guided by your fears? Are you manifesting from a place of fear, or are you manifesting from a place of light, right? But also this talks about secrets coming to the light, right? So we all know how Mercury retrograde comes and like fuck shit up and leaves. That's the epitome of Mercury retrograde, right? I came, I fucked shit up, and I left. That is Mercury retrograde right there, right? So really, I'm gonna clarify this, right? But you know, this again, the truth shall set you free. I know that that's hard, but I feel like some of you, this situation here, Spirit wants to remind you that whatever it is that happens, you know, you haven't missed an opportunity. There are opportunities available to you. Just don't stay too long focusing on the closed door, okay? Because Spirit does have something for you, okay? Because I feel like, again, like something is gonna, you know, something that maybe you desired or you acted upon comes to a halt, comes to an end, there's some abrupt and painful change. You know, the Tower can be very painful, but what's really bright having the Sun here, right, is, again, Leo energy. So I feel like there's a lot of fiery energy in the air. Are we still in Leo season? I don't even remember. But either way, this energy is really dominant right now. At least this is what I'm picking up here. Okay, so for some of you, yeah, Spirit is saying, look, all is not lost, okay? Again, you do have the will, you have the power to move forward after this, but you got to be honest with yourself. You have to, you know, be truthful, okay? This is a very emotional, so I feel like don't allow yourself to be moved by your emotions, because what happens when we allow our emotions to lead us, we tend to react, right? And reacting is different than responding. Excuse me. So you want to know how to respond. You don't want to just, you know, off of impulse, right? Because this could also, somebody here is not fair, right? We know there's somebody with the Five of Swords here. There's a situation here that is just not fair, right? Somebody wants to win at all costs. The Five of Swords, you know, is like, hey, with the Five of Swords, did this person actually win? Like, is this a real victory? Did he defeat these two people, or did they give up, right? So you really want to be mindful of that, okay? Being mindful of wanting to win at all costs. Sometimes remember that rejection is a sign of protection. Let's clarify here. Spirit, tell me about this Tower for the collective during this time. Oh, yeah, we got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, clarifying the Tower. You know, again, this might be an offer, an opportunity that you expected or wanted, kind of, you know, you feel like, oh, they took back their offer, but I feel like Spirit is saying, yeah, the nine of Wands underneath, it's like all is not lost, right? It's not the end. I just need one more for that Tower with the Knight of Pentacles, please. Clarify that Tower with the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like it's so funny, right? Because, you know, this is what I'm picking up here is an opportunity or a situation where you think you missed out on an opportunity, but in fact, there's something better that comes along, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles comes and it was a small offer. It was something that, you know, really, it wasn't, the Knight of Pentacles is slow. So you've been waiting for this for a long time. And now it's kind of like maybe you got your hopes up. And now it's like, okay, no, that didn't happen the way, you know, I feel like I was cheated, right? It could be in a relationship. It could be, you know, a promotion at work. It could be things like that. It could be anything. You apply it, place yourself where you see fit, right? But the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, no, something that was offered, that offer is now back. But then also, you know, it was a small offer. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't something, I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles here, this really says, look, you're worth more than that. We're going to give you more. The universe says, divine says, spirit says, right? We have more planned for you. So don't let this take you out of character, because then you could put your foot in your mouth kind of thing. Okay, bottom of the deck, the Three of Wands is waiting, right? Sometimes it's better to wait, right? So Spirit is saying, again, rejection is a sign of protection. There may be something better that's coming in. Not may, because Spirit is clearly saying that here, right? With the Three of Wands, the Three of Wands says your ships are coming in. If you feel like you missed out on an opportunity during this time, you didn't. There's something better coming your way. Please tell me about the Five of Swords here for the collective. Why is the Five of Swords here for the collective? I didn't want this to be too long, but I don't want to rush it either. Oh, too many cards. Okay, no, I'm not going to take these. Shoot. yeah, don't fight it, because I saw the death card come out in the reverse. Don't fight it. Don't resist. Remember, what we resist persists. So don't try to fight it. If something is not for you, it is not for you. There's something better for you down the road. And I know that sounds cliche, but that's just it, right? Thank you, Spirit. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of you, this may be in regards to a job. A lot of you, this may be in regards to a promotion. But Spirit is saying, listen, again, if something is not for you, don't get crazy, don't get dramatic, don't start letting out all of your emotions and acting like a drama queen, like, oh, I'm gonna go to HR, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna report, you know, that person because this wasn't fair and I wanted that, or whatever. I feel like that was meant for me, because the Five of Swords is being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. Spirit is saying, listen, stay focused on your craft. Right? Your work is going to be noticed, right? You're going to be rewarded, but you got to stay in your lane. You got to master your craft. Okay. Things are going to balance out. You have to have patience, right? It takes time. Good things take time. So this is reminding you to have patience. All right. You don't have to have everything all at the same time when you expect it. Remember, divine timing, divine order, the Five of Pentacles. This is definitely regarding an offer or something that somebody expected from work, because the Five of Pentacles upright, it says you lost it all, right? So I feel like some of you did lose a lot. Okay, some of you, you know, feel like you were cheated, you were defeated out of a situation. Something that you expected comes to a halt, but all is not lost. The Five of Pentacles in reverse says you're getting it back. You're coming in from the cold, right? Please clarify the Queen of Cups. Please clarify the Queen of Cups. We got two that fell out. We got the Five of Cups and we got the Eight of Cups. Oh man. Yeah, so this really tells me that somebody gets really bogged down and sad, you know, maybe even some depression going on regarding this situation that comes to a halt. I'm not feeling like it becomes very emotional for you, for whoever this is for. It becomes very emotional because you feel like, oh my God, I worked so hard for this and I was cheated out of this situation. It just, you know, I thought that I was going to get it. I thought it was mine. I thought that I deserved it. And so you really start questioning whether or not, I feel like you start questioning your worth, and you're really, you could find yourself really in a state of depression. But with the Eight of Cups here and the Five of Cups, it really talks about, you know, going within, really thinking about, because the Eight of Cups walks away from these 8 cups for the 9th cups, for the wish fulfillment. You don't want to settle, right? So I know that you might be sad about something, but this is a time for you to really think about what makes you happy and focus on your craft, right? Refocus your energy and your effort in the area that makes you most happy, that fulfills you, okay? The Eight of Cups walks away. So I feel like whatever whatever opportunity it is, again, that they took from you or you feel was taken from you, it just wasn't yours. It wasn't your thing, okay? Remember that what God has for you, no one can take away, right? What is meant for you. Spirit, please clarify the Chariot in the reverse here. Thank you. Yeah, the seven of Swords, right? So you didn't see this coming. You didn't see, you know, you didn't see that, okay, you know, that was going to come to a pause or an end. You know, with the Tower card there's movement that just comes to an end. It comes to a stop. Please, okay. But all is not lost. Again, with the Nine of Wands here, is like, listen, there is another opportunity. Don't give up. I know you've been through a lot with this situation, but stand your ground. Okay, because the end is near, meaning that the end of that struggle is near. Okay, yes, six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is not allowing something to happen because their Spirit is trying to guide you somewhere else, move you into calmer waters, right? And I know this is a head over heart decision. It's like, damn, I really wanted this. I really wanted this, right? But Spirit is saying, yeah, I understand that you could have really wanted it, but we know what's best for you, right? Divine knows what's best for you. And so what's best for you is to move you on to another situation, okay? Tell me about the Moon in reverse. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like maybe, Maybe somebody's not doing a good job balancing, you know, either responsibilities or, you know, work life. Also managing money, okay? Please clarify the moon with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. The Star, it came out upright and then it came out in reverse. So it's like, you know, I feel like, again, this is depression, this is sadness, this is like saying, you know what, I don't want to do anything anymore, don't give up, whatever it is. It's so funny because yesterday I posted something and honestly, like, it was just a download. I was, you know, I posted something on my threads, like, you know, jump and grow wings as you fall, but don't be afraid to ask. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. So I feel like this is saying, like, don't lose hope, because I feel like some of you are, because of this situation, you might find yourself really sad. Again, patience. Things take time. This also really talks about your mental health here. All right. So really, like, don't get bogged down. The sun is going to come out again. The sun is here. All right. This situation, whatever it is, just wasn't for you. You have to allow yourself to release it. Don't try to resist it. Okay. Really take care of your mental health. Do things that make you feel good. You know, love yourself, comfort yourself. Again, when I say do things that make you feel good, I'm not talking about, you know, go out and have, you know, 10 shots. I'm talking about take time out in nature. During this time, you really need to ground yourself, you know, spend some time alone, but not what's the word, not moping. Okay. Really allowing yourself to comfort yourself, to nurture yourself, do things that make you, if you enjoy walks in the park, do that. If you're somebody who enjoys playing video games and that just kind of calms you, do that. You know, do the things, comfort yourself. But really, somebody here is having some major depression because of this situation, because of this thing here. But again, the Ten of Pentacles with the Sun here, that wasn't for you, because there's something better that's coming along. Okay. And it's like, you don't want to see with the Two of Swords here is like, I don't want to be bothered. I want to be bothered. I need to think. I need to spend time alone. Clarify the Two of Swords. Yeah. So I need to spend some time alone so I can listen to my intuition. Okay, the High Priestess is here, which says there are things, you know, you're being guided by your intuition. You just have to learn to listen. You have to pay attention. So this really says, yes, spend some time alone, but this is not, you know, for you to spend some time alone moping and bogging yourself down with this negative energy, because you're going to keep calling that upon yourself, right? Spend some time alone to try to listen to your intuition, get in touch with yourself again. This is intuition. This is pay attention to your dreams. Okay, during this time, you're going to dream a lot. All right, and you're going to get a lot of the answers that you seek in your dreams. You're not going to know why, but that's how they're going to come. Okay. I can't help but notice, again, the black and the white from both the High Priestess and the Chariot, yin and yang. So this is about, again, balance. Okay, balancing positive and negative. You have to learn how to take the L sometimes, because a loss sometimes is really a win, right? Sometimes you don't get something because there's something much better. Also, I keep saying, rejection is a sign of protection. If you don't get something, it could be that spirit is like, you know what, that's not for you, because that's just too much, right? That's just too much. It's not healthy for you. It's not going to be a healthy situation. It's not going to be a healthy environment. It's not going to be a healthy person. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. All right. So the right contract is going to come along for you. Okay. This is something that is going to make you really, really happy. This is the start of something that really brings you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. Okay. With the Ace of Cups here, it could also be new love. For those of you that this is pertaining to matters of the heart here, where maybe somebody was in the relationship for the money, and maybe somebody else, you know, was just really committed, really dedicated, and then boom, the Tower hit, and even though they thought this person was committed to them, they took that back. Well, there's something better along the way. A lot of you could be experiencing interruptions in your relationships right now, but there are relationships that are not really built on solid ground, right? Because when the Tower is here, it's like that wasn't a firm foundation. All right, so Spirit is like, yeah, no, you know, you've had enough time in this situation where, you know, lightning strikes, boom, from divine, and he's like, you know, here's the truth, right? So illusions are lifted, right? You're able to see people and things and situations for what and who they are. And in the long run, right, after this energy kind of clears itself away, you'll be able to understand, right? Things are going to come around where you'll be able to understand better what they were trying to tell you, okay? Again, the Five of Pentacles coming out of the energy, feeling like you lost, okay? Feeling like you lost because there's something better. There's a reason why it's not being given to you right now, whatever it is. Okay, it's either not for you or it's not the time. All right, I'm just gonna pull. I'm just gonna pull from one closing card from this oracle deck, Spirit. Closing card, closing message for the collective. Advice, closing message for the collective. Closing message for the collective. Advice for the collective. The fates, right. What is meant to be will be. Your time will come. What is yours is yours. No one can take it from you. Love yourself. Comfort yourself through this situation, okay? Buy the book, all right? So I feel like this could mean many different things, but what I'm picking up right now specifically for this general read is that Spirit is saying, you know, we're going to interrupt this situation because we want to place you on your North Star. Okay, Spirit is coming in. Spirit wants to place you on your North Star, where you're supposed to be, where you're meant to be. Okay, and don't try to reinvent this situation to make it better. Okay, follow Spirit. Follow where, you know, elephants are significant of luck. Okay, of good fortune, of strength, of power. Okay, and so Spirit is saying, trying to guide you here to what belongs to you. Also 11, this is whatever it is that you've been manifesting is still yours. It's just going to take some time. You have to really, and if for those of you who are looking for love, yeah, somebody, there's movement here, okay? Somebody's either moving from one place to another, like physical movement, but this is also about movement spiritually, energetically. This is about, digging deeper, right? Knowing yourself, really learning to listen to your intuition. This is about elevated or heightened consciousness, you know, working with your third eye chakra and things like that. When I see this also, again, yes, I feel like you were looking in one direction and you had this idea of what it's supposed to look like for you or what it was going to be, and Spirit kind of came and, you know, is moving you in another direction. And I feel like many of you know, especially here with deep knowing, I'm going to close out here, right? Yeah, no, I'm going to take time to go, right? So there's a situation where you have to move away from. Spirit is moving you away from that situation. Gosh, this is not, there it goes, time to go, right? And she's off and all you see is her back. Okay, this reminds me of the Fool card, right? This is taking a leap of faith, taking a leap of faith, taking a risk, okay? Knowing that, again, jumping and you grow wings as you fall, taking that leap of faith without seeing, you know, moving up without seeing the entire staircase. So there's Spirit moving you away from a situation, and you know that deep down inside, you might be thinking very materialistically, okay? You might be thinking on the level of, you know, I want what I want because, I don't know, maybe it's more money. Maybe you just want this person because you're fixated with them. Capricious, right? Caprichosa. You just want it because you want it and it's not for you. And Spirit is really trying to show you that that is not for you. And you're trying to turn your face. And there are these moments where just, you can't help it. Right? No matter where you look, Spirit's like, bam, I'm going to show you there. Bam, I'm going to show you there, right? I'm going to interrupt your reality because it's not your reality. It's a delusion, what you have versus what actually is, right? It's ironic, right? So you see what you want to see. Excuse me. Ooh, my throat. This is about being honest with yourself. And being honest with others. Spirit is asking me to get to the point, right? So whatever the situation is, it's time for you to pull back your energy, pull back your effort, pull back your focus, okay, and redirect it toward yourself, toward loving yourself, toward being happy, toward doing the things that bring you joy and fulfillment, being at peace with your spirit, okay? And I'm pulling these up. I have opal and I have angelite, okay? And these two stones, for those of you who don't really work with crystals, I just felt it in my heart that during this time, these are really significant crystals to work with. Spirit was just guiding me to share that with you guys. So if you are meditating and you've never incorporated crystals, these would be really two good crystals to incorporate into your meditation, especially for those of you who this situation applies to with respect to a job, a promotion, a business matter. Blue represents the throat chakra, and as I said that, I started like coughing. This is like, don't be afraid to, in any situation, speak your truth. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want, okay? Be clear about what you want. And if you have trouble with that, really find during this time of Mercury retrograde, take time out to meditate. And, you can use these stones. This opal is really good for the third eye. So you can just place this right on your forehead, however you want. You can lay down and, meditate, sit down and meditate with it just like this. Like, I don't have a problem doing that either. And these are also good for the throat chakra, right? So you can put a bunch of, crystals here, put one crystal here, whatever you are guided to do. But just working a lot with the color blue, and asking Spirit to allow you to respond to things with empathy and respect, because you are going to be tried, you're going to be tested, and you got to be careful with how you speak to other people, because you could potentially cause yourself to lose out on an opportunity because you react to something else irrationally, okay, or erratically. So that is my advice for you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that it resonated with you. If it did, please leave me a comment below. Again, if you're interested in a personal reading, feel free to email me at spunkythai@gmail.com. And if you want to follow my Instagram, I am spiritual_spunky. I think that's it. I appreciate you guys. Sending you all lots of peace, love, and light. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye.